I'm Don Laws. I'm a 30-year law enforcement veteran. I've spent my whole career here in Lawrenceburg, Lawrence County. I'm a firearms instructor, also active shooter instructor. A couple of years ago, my wife and I started thinking about venturing into a business, providing some of my knowledge and some of the things that I've learned in the past when it comes to active shooter and church security. I've thought about the problems that we've had in our community as far as drugs and issues in other communities such as Nashville, Williamson County, and I've thought about church security for quite a while. Some churches, a lot of churches have teams now where the members will have handgun carry permits. But the problem with the ones that I've run into so far, the team members that have the 8-hour handgun carry permit, that's all they have. They've had no formal training. They've went and attained an 8-hour permit, but they have not got in a formal setting to actually be trained as far as a plan. I was able to work with some industry professionals and get a very professional plan together that starts from in the parking lot right here. All the years of experience that I've had in law enforcement fields, active shooter scenarios, firearms instruction, all the different fields that I've had extensive training in, and looking for suspicious subjects. That's where we start at. You start in the outer perimeter back here. You want to keep the problems out here. I'll go to the Antioch situation. That's a situation that could happen here or anywhere else this coming Sunday. And we don't want that to happen. We never want that to happen. We want to be prepared. And being prepared means being prepared out here where we're standing right now. It's like a cake. You've got layers of a cake and then you've got icing. You've got your first layer out here. Actually, you've got a layer before that. You've got your community area. I know we had talked about specific areas around here, and we had talked about drugs, methamphetamines. Guys, I've seen meth on the rise in Lawrence County and in Tennessee, and it's horrible. When you've seen people that's been up on meth for 3, 4, 5, and 6 days at a time, they have no idea what they're doing. They have no consciousness whatsoever. Their eyes are wide open. They could walk into this parking lot today. They could walk into that front door. They could take somebody at gunpoint, shoot somebody, do anything they want to do, and never bat an eye, and probably never even be conscious of it that they've done it. When you have somebody like in the Antioch situation that comes out and he has a gun, the biggest thing that you want to do in a situation like that, and the gun that I've got here is a training weapon, but if I had this gun out and nobody stopped me, what I call that is the gunman's happy time. All right, we go to Vegas, we go to Antioch. What stopped the Vegas shooter? A SWAT team. This guy shot for minutes after minutes after minutes after minutes, round after round after round after round. Your Antioch shooter, the only thing that stopped him was somebody rushing him, grabbing him, and stopping his happy time. And remember, this is all about setting up team members from within the church. This is not me bringing my people in and saying, okay, look, we're going to bring you security guards in. That's not it. We're going to use the people that you've got inside the church, train them just awareness in the parking lot, awareness inside, and then also real tactical situations in your church. What do you do if it happens? If the training that I can give here locally can help save people, I'm not in it for the money. If I can, if people calls me, I'll give them free consultations. I will help them in any way I can. And defensive spray, this is something that is just real inexpensive right here. This is pepper gas. This is like a law enforcement strength pepper gas that's totally legal for people to carry. Some churches are just totally against guns. They're totally against guns. And I understand that. But I also understand that we live in a day and age where if you have somebody that walks in with a gun, I don't want to be approaching them with this. If this is all I have, yes, this is going to be effective, hopefully, and it might take them down for 30 or 45 minutes. It's better than nothing. My ideal is for community awareness, get everybody trained, get a team together, but get the proper training. Because if you have a team together and they have not received the proper training, then your individual team members in your church has a whole lot of liability. Our plan that we have is a plan that was designed by professionals, and it stays on file for that church, and it helps in liability situations. If a team member has to act in a situation, then we as a company, we're licensed, we're insured, and we're able to say, okay, we have professional instructors that are certified in defensive tactics and firearms and active shooter that designed this, and we trained your team to act in that manner. Banks, businesses, small businesses, we've seen what happened in Columbia, the guy with the machete. That could be Lawrenceburg tomorrow.